Hey human Ladiocytes, this is LatiosAzurill and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Polka Aqua. Here we are in Fairview. Last time we took on some legendary Pokemon, we searched for the legendary Regi Trio, took on Regigigas, and then we found Kyogre. We also obtained some gift Pokemon, including a Rockruff, which ended up being shiny, as well as the Galar starters. So we got Grookey, Scorbunny, and Sobble. This time, we're going to go try to find some more legendary Pokemon. So before we do much else, I'm actually going to go head this way, because we're going to actually head to, back to Portland. Because one thing is that we really didn't do too much of was exploring a lot of stuff beyond here. So, once again, we're going to cut through Star Labs here, because we're going to go down to this portal right here, which will get us to National City. So this is the way to get back to National City after you've done that post-game story arc where we temporarily got sent here by mistake. We can still access this place. So this is a... there's not a whole lot to do here plot-wise, but one thing we can do is pick up an item on the ground here. Now see, the thing that makes women strong is that we have the guts to be vulnerable. We have the ability to feel the depths of our emotion, and we know that we will walk through it to the other side. Okay, good for you. What you can do is you can actually go down this way, and here we can pick up the Magma Stone. Alright, filled with all sorts of books. Good to know. Now, the Magma Stone, it does have its purposes. In order to... Now that we have that, once again, there's some exploring you can do around here and whatnot, but that is probably the most important thing you can get in National City. Because we can use that. Alright, so... You know what? Let's go use it. Now, how to use the Magma Stone, it's actually pretty simple. You don't actually have to use it, all you have to do is essentially get rid of it. Of course, when I say get rid of it, not being that specific, I suppose, all we gotta do is take it this way to Mount Inferno. And it doesn't matter where you are, you see how there's this giant, there's this, I guess, crater? The crater is filled with lava. Do you want to throw the Magma Stone into the lava-filled crater? Well, you can decide to if you want. So, you know, let's actually do that. Let's throw the Magma Stone into the lava-filled crater. You can throw it from any spot around it, so we threw the Magma Stone into the lava-filled crater. Energy was suddenly released from the Magma Stone, something appeared and attacked. So, once you do that, you can encounter Heatran. So, that is the way of getting Heatran. You have to first pick up the Magma Stone, then you gotta bring it to Mount Inferno. So, finding the Magma Stone alone isn't going to let you encounter it, and just going to Mount Inferno isn't going to give you the encounter. You have to do both steps. If you skip one of those two steps, then, well, you're not gonna have a Heatran. I don't really know what else to say about that. Alright, Meteor Mash. Okay, this thing is attacking us. That could be a problem. Alright, now you're at +1. That's a little dangerous. Alright, let's para you. Okay, let's start checking Ultra Balls. Okay, come on. Would you like to stay in the ball, Heatran? Nice. Alright. Para is so nice for catching Pokemon. Alright. So, Heatran's out of the decks. Heatran dwells in volcanic caves. It digs in with its cross-shaped feet to crawl on ceilings and walls. Boiling blood like magma circulates through its body. It dwells in places like volcanic caves. A lava dome Pokemon, Heatran. Alright, so let's name you... Lava. Alright. Crater's filled with lava. Now, if you do not have the Magma Stone, it's literally, if you go up to it, it's just going to say the crater's filled with lava. So you know what? If you never actually knew about the Magma Stone, that's at least your first hint. There must be a reason for that dialogue box. So, theoretically, if you somehow ended up with more than one Magma Stone, then I guess, yes, you can encounter Heatran more than once. But, getting a second Magma Stone you normally can't do. If you're doing a randomizer, I guess you could, theoretically. But then again, there's also the possibility that you get no Magma Stone at all, if the Magma Stone you normally find gets randomized. So, you know, just keep that in mind. That said, here is Entei. So I guess we're going to be taking on the legendary beast out of order, but let's do this. So, here we go. Wild Entei appeared. Alright. Now, one thing to note about Raikou and Entei, a lot of the legendaries in this game, including Raikou and Entei, do have, they have custom shinies. Suicune doesn't, though. However, the shinies of Raikou and Entei are Suicune's, normal palette. They're literally just Suicune colored. But honestly, in my opinion, they actually look kind of cool for that. That palette actually works pretty well for them as a shiny. But in this case, we're just not. We actually found a lot of shinies in this game so far, so I mean, I can't really complain about the fact we're not finding that many. But once again, it's like a 3% chance for each of these static encounters. For the non-legendary ones, it's closer to like 20%, I think, something like that, or higher. For Celebi, it's a little bit different, because with the Celebi encounter, it was actually a 33%, so you actually have a 1 in 3 chance of that Celebi, which you find early on in the game. There's a 1 in 3 chance of it being shiny. So, Entei embodies the passion of magma. This Pokemon is thought to have been born in the eruption of a volcano. It sends up massive bursts of fire that utterly consume all that they touch. The volcano Pokemon Entei. Alright, so let's call you... You know what? Now let's call you... Let's call you Fire. Alright. So let's head back to Fairview. Alright. So, the thing with legendary, with shiny legendaries, though, is you can only get one, in most cases. There are some exceptions, but you can only get, usually in this game, one of each legendary. So, I mean, it's nice to get a shiny and all, but you won't be able to get a non-shiny one if you get a shiny one. For a lot of other Pokemon, like for Rockruff, for instance, we got a shiny Rockruff, but we can always get a non-shiny one. Hello there, Baniri. So we can always get a non-shiny Rockruff. In fact, we even encountered one we just didn't catch. Alright. Now, if we go this way, we can encounter the legendary Raikou. Alright, let's go. Alright, so Wild Raikou appeared. Alright, Dex, let's do this. I'm gonna Thunder it, because I don't want to risk killing it. I feel like Shadow Ball will. And maybe we can para this thing, too. Was that a crit? That was a crit. Okay, I am so glad we didn't Shadow Ball there. I am so glad we didn't Shadow Ball. We got the crit there. Alright. Of course you're gonna get para hacks. Alright. You know what? It's okay. It's okay, we can still do this. Okay. Very convenient that we can paralyze electric types. Very convenient. Okay. Of course, that means we can also be paralyzed, since, you know, we're using an electric type and all. Come on, stay in the ball, please. And thank you. Alright, there we go. With that, we have captured Raikou. Raikou embodies the speed of lightning. It roars, the roars of this Pokemon send shockwaves shuddering through the air and shake the ground as if lightning bolts had come crashing down. The Thunder Pokemon. Alright, Raikou, let's call you... Lightning. Okay. And of course that brings us to the final one of the legendary beasts. Of course, before we do that, I do want to heal up. Because I feel like it wouldn't be very smart to go take on a legendary with a paralyzed Pokemon. Okay. So let's go surfing. Oh, of course we're gonna run into, like, what is it, Mantine? No, it is Wingull. Alright, that's fine. So that's just perfectly fine with me. Okay. Alright, so we want to head to Azurill Island, but we're not actually heading into the cave. Or at least, not today. There are a bunch of Azurill back here, but there's also Suicune. So, Suicune, let's have a battle, shall we? Alright. So, let's do this. Alright. Level 75. Like the rest of them. I'm gonna Silver Wind here because it's not stab, it's not super effective, and alright, as long as we don't crit here. Don't freeze me. Alright, I'm gonna Silver Wind again. Dex, if you crit here, I swear. If you crit here, I am going to be so sad. Alright, thank you. Alright. T-Wave. And now let's start chucking Pokeballs. Alright. And the funny thing is, we've barely even scratched the surface of these legendaries. Okay, come on. Can you stay in the ball, please? Alright. We are having some real luck with these captures, oh my goodness. Alright. Suicune embodies the compassion of a pure spring of water. It runs across the land with gracefulness. This Pokemon has the power to purify dirty water. The Aurora Pokemon, Suicune. Alright, so you know what, let's call you... North. Actually, I'm gonna call you... North Wind. Alright. So there we go. With that, we have the entire trio. Can't even complain. Alright. Okay. Now, for the next thing we're gonna do, I'm actually going to need a spot free in our party once again. Because, well, it's gonna require us to actually obtain something, so... I'm sorry, Victory, but you're temporarily going to be boxed. Okay. Because we are going to head back to, we're heading back to Washington. Okay, now we have surf access, we can actually just straight up go this way. Alright, We're not going far into Washington, we're just going to this guy. Aren't you, Eric? I heard about you from Director Coulson. If you want, I can take you to SHIELD headquarters. Would you like to go? Let's go. Alright. So, in here, this is SHIELD headquarters. Strategic Homeland Intervention Enforcement and Logistics Division. Alright. So we can head in here. It's SHIELD. Impossible things happen all the time. Okay, good to know. Ah, Eric, it's nice to see you. Thank you for your help with the Luthor investigation and stopping Hydra at Azurill Island. Your help has been truly invaluable. You know what? An asset recently left this strange egg in our possession. Nobody here at SHIELD has ever seen an egg quite like it. Would you be willing to take it to find out just what secrets it holds? Sure. Good, I hope you'll discover just what's so special about this egg. So with that, we received the egg. Eric, it's nice to see you. The world is full of evil and lies and pain and death. You can't hide from it. You can only face it. The question is, when you do, how do you respond? Who do you become? People believe what they need to believe to justify their actions. Alright. So now all we gotta do is figure out what is in this egg. Once again, because the fairy type is added to the game, it replaced the question mark type, so there's egg type, and the eggs just say they're fairy type. They're not necessarily fairy type Pokemon. When I'm king, I'll hunt the monsters down and slay them all. Alright, well, you go do that. Alright, so with that we obtained a nugget, and a Master Ball, and there's one more thing here, and let's be honest, y'all know what's coming up. Alright, it is a shiny Electrode. Alright, this is a guaranteed shiny. No matter who you are, no matter what game you're playing, this thing is always shiny. Alright, let's test our luck here. Come on, Electrode. You're gonna stay in this ball. Otherwise, you're gonna explode. Okay, you're breaking out. Mirror Coat. Okay, do I have to Master Ball you? Are you gonna make me Master Ball you? Come on. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. There is a Master Ball right here. You are free to use that Master Ball, or, you know, you could always just save and then counter this thing, which is probably the more logical thing to do. This Electrode does have Explosion, so, yeah. Just keep that in mind. Electrode eats electricity in the atmosphere. On days when lightning strikes, you can see this Pokemon exploding all over the place from eating too much electricity. The ball Pokemon, Electrode. Alright, so let's call you... Great Ball. Alright, so Great Ball was sent to the PC. Alright. So, you can get a free shiny right there, although, once again, I recommend saving beforehand if you're not going to Master Ball it, because it is, it will explode on you if you're not careful. Alright. You want to head back? Let's go. Alright. So now, let's actually go hatch this egg, shall we? Let's do it. Huh? Alright, here we go. Yo! We actually got the shiny! Alright, let's call you... Prince, okay. We actually got the shiny! Alright, and you have Drizzle. Nice. Alright. So, that egg you get from Coulson is the only way to get Manaphy. Once again, unless you're doing a randomizer or something. Now, you can get Fione. In order to get Fione, all you gotta do is breed the Manaphy. Which can be a pain, I suppose, because, once again, all you need is a Ditto, and it's easy to breed, but you're really not going to find them in the wild. You can't evolve Manaphy or Fione into each other or anything. Just, breed your Fione and you can get your Manaphy and you can get a Fione. You can also breed Fione into Fione, but you aren't able to evolve Fione into Manaphy. Fione basically it's just like Manaphy, but weaker. But you can still get it nonetheless. Hey, I found the key to Luthorcorp's 33.1 located under Tree Hill. Could you do me a favor and shut off that generator to stop that horrible machine from ruining more lives? It is real and it must be stopped. Please help me shut it down. Here, this is the key to get into Luthorcorp's 33.1. Alright, so we obtained the basement key. Hurry up! The longer you wait, the more people will be impacted by Luthor's 33.1. The entrance to Luthorcorp's 33.1 is right on Route 7. I trust you to go, so go for it. Alright, Clark. We are on it. First, however, I want to buy some more Ultra Balls. Okay. Gotta love how Sword and Shield, well, for Sword and Shield, Game Freak basically stole my Pokeball prices. Alright. I can't remember if Let's Go might have the same deal. Well, Let's Go it's a little different, though. Because, once again, throwing Pokeballs is, well, quite a bit different in that you can throw more than one at a time, and they can always straight up miss. Kinda like in Gen 1, actually, now that I think about it. Alright, now we have the key, we can go in. Alright. Oh, well, there, Emolga. Oh, you can find a bunch of different Pokemon down here. A lot of them are the Pika clones. So, hey there, Togedemaru. So pretty much, most of the Pika clones are available down here. I don't believe you can catch Plus or Mine in here, though. Also, Porygon. Like, if you want a Porygon, you can get a Porygon in the game corner, but this is obviously probably a preferred way of getting it, only because in the game corner you kind of have to spend a bunch of coins. But then again, this is more later game. You can't get here until after you until after you defeat River City Gym. But once again, you can access this place as soon as you defeat River City Gym, pretty much. Essentially, as soon as you can surf, you can speak to Clark and he can get you in here. So it's not that difficult to do this. We could have come in this place much earlier in the game, and there's a reason why it's so convenient. All right, so hello there, Voltorb. We have a shiny Electrode. I don't need you. Yeah, I know I usually catch static encounters, but honestly, this seems just a bit sad, really. Oh, hi there, Pachirisu. Alright. Did we actually find all of the... Did we find it? I don't know if we found it in Danae, did we? But, you can also find it in here. You can find any of the Pika clones post-Gen 3. Alright, full heal. Thank you very much. I believe that's a Voltorb right next to us, so let's not mess with it. And of course the original Pikachu itself. But you don't really need a Pikachu in most cases, especially if you caught the Pika-Blue. Alright. That is a Porygon 2, but it's not an encounter. It's just, you know, Porygon 2. Okay. Now, one thing to note is you can't step on that button. You gotta actually press it from next to it. So we push the switch, and there's a click. Something started to attack. Now, one thing to be careful about, especially late game, is I don't know how we're gonna weaken this thing. Yo! We found the shiny! Yo! Alright. Alright, let's Thunder Wave. So yeah, you can actually get a level 50 Zeraora. I mean, this can be one of the first, one of the earlier legendaries you can get, or mythical, should I say. In fact, you can feasibly get this thing before... I really can't weaken it. You can feasibly get this thing before you get Victini. Yo! We're actually catching that thing like that? I mean, it's paralyzed, but... oh my goodness. Alright. Zeraora electrifies its claws and tears its opponents apart with them. Flying sparks electrocute them. It approaches its enemies at the speed of lightning to use its sharp claws. The Thunderclap Pokemon Zeraora. Alright. So you know what, let's call you... Thunder. The generator appears to have stopped. Okay, cool. And also we can get the Thunderstone. Alright, rather than checking our way through, I think I'm just going to escape rope out of here. How much damage does this do to a Pachirisu? Although it is under half our level, so I think that's going to kill. But it's resisted. Yeah, it's going to kill. Okay. Whatever. Free experience. Let's get out of here. Okay. Way to go! I knew it, Eric. I knew I made the right choice asking you. This is my thanks. TM containing Thunderbolt. Go on, you've earned it. So we obtained TM 24. Not the best thing in the world, but you know, it's something. Thank you so much for your help. Now I need to go back to the Daily Planet. Alright, you go do that. You know what? Why not? Why not head back to New York as well? So, you know what? That is the Daily Planet. I don't know if we're going to head back into the Daily Planet or whatnot, but next time I guess we're going to continue our search for more legendary and mythical Pokemon. So, thank you for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time we continue searching for legendary Pokemon. Goodbye!